just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polymopicus. I am a jurist in this great court and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J-Up channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polymopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. Now, here is a brief message from our hosts.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people. Don't come at us, people.
Thou shalt not approach us thusly.
Yeah, don't come at us, people. Don't do that. How is everyone today? Hello, my fine friends. How are you? Let me adjust a couple things. There we go. There we go. Turn that down. Sorry, my computer refreshed just before the show, so I have to reopen everything. It's a disaster, but it's okay. I have a wonderful, wonderful show set up for you today. Everyone's meh. Everyone's meh this morning. Yes, I'm from Omaha. Yes, hi, meh, Augie. Yes, everyone has a case of the Yes, that's our gig over here. How are you, Juliet, Gary? How are you, Sarcastic One, Miyagi, TK? How are you? Good morning, Janet, David Rotten Titan. What's different about this show? They're all a disaster. Quiet, David. Hi, Miss L. How are you, Auntie M? Good morning to you. Lynn 71, Badger John, Dragons, Gravy, Maria P. Jack Meh is from Oklahoma. Yes, everybody's meh. Mellow J says happy. How is everybody? Everybody? Yes, we have breaking myth today. Hi, Shell Belsh, Nemesis, Barba Fett. All right, Sarah Brown is here. How are you, my fine friends? Chup Chup will be here soon. Hi, Robert Tower. Hi, Robert Tower. It's Faves Day Off. Faves Day Off. Hi, Itty Bitty, Cynthia. How are you, Michael? How are you, my friends? I'm glad to see all of you here already. Nearly 200 people here. Patty Cake's here. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome all of you to a wonderful, wonderful show. Normally what we would call our Wednesday bid tits. But no, not today because we got breaking miss. Hey, Sister Sal, how are you? That Chucky guy. How are you, Colleen Elfie? How are you, my friend? Betty, hello, how are you? Good morning, all my friends. Diane Chase, I'm glad you are all here. Strange Little Badger, good morning to you, Auntie M. Whoo, already filling up in here very quickly this morning. Tracy Spencer is here. How are you? How are you, my friend? Crusty Old Witch is here. Good morning, Nolette. Bluebird's here. Hi, Bluebird. And Happy. Jason the Doghouse on the couch. This is terrible. It's terrible, I tell you, with Miyagi. I heard she put a new video out. I'm nervous. I haven't seen it yet. But we'll play it. April's Crochet and more, and Ann Miller. And it's not just April's Crochet, by the way, my friends. There's more. Yes, of course. Hi, Roy. How are you? It's going to be 100 degrees today in New Mexico. Oh, no, it's terrible. It's hot. That is hot. Auntie M gifted 10 just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Auntie M. If you get one of those, thank Auntie M. She works hard for her money. And we like Auntie M. She's pretty cool. So thank Auntie M. And remember, We're clown losers over here, but if you don't like the show, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll send Lisa over to live next to you for 100 days. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Hi, just Dave. How are you, my friend? How are you? Good morning. Thank you, Auntie M. I appreciate that. Inspire said that. Having a case of the myths is Mez muddled in the middle E cues of whatever? Heart on pause. Spirits are flat forever. Well, yes, we're always going to have our spirits flattened forever. Our hearts are in pause. The E is for echoes. The M is for muddle. Yes, of course. That's what. Oh boy. And it's the muddled echoes, hearts, and spirits. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Thank you, Inspire. Took me a second to catch up on that one. I'm a little bit dumb. Thank you. That was clever. Hi, Lisa Clay. How are you? How are you, my friend? Good morning. Good morning. Jax. Mom. Donated 5 Just Giant gifted memberships. Thank you, Jax. Mom. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. She works hard for money. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll force you to sign a DNA agreement. Or, that didn't go over well, did it? That was odd. Thank you, Jack's mom. Hi, I'm up with Angela. How are you, my friend? How are you? Good morning to you. Mary Babushka. Renee's Retro. Relics. How are you? Paula. How are you? Crystal D. Yes, ATM says I can FLEASA sign a DNR instead of an NDA. Yeah, that would be an interesting one. That would be an interesting one. It should be required. It should be required. Hi, Mofia Rose. How are you? Good morning to you, Joe Schmitz. Good morning. Song of Rain. Yes, Auntie M. We could only hope. We could only hope. It's time, FLEASA. Yeah, I know, Skinner's down. Well, we're all in the toilet now. It's going downhill for everybody. Well, it's about to happen. Sarcastic one, member for 11 months. Thank you, my friend. Softly spoken ones here. Dragon's Gravy, Rickles. How are you? How are you? Hey, sarcastic one. Thank you so much, my friend. And Fallen Hero. Well, just gives me a little happy face, or a kitty cat face, or a meow, meow. Fallen, you just want to meow. Let it just J up, of course. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for the 2. Like I said, we do have a good show today. We are going to cover a little bit of the FLEABAG's wonderful, wonderful show that they put on last night. Hi, Mama Pam. How are you? How are you, my friend? Stacy Schmidt, Jesse McClaverty, Midas Claw. How are you, my friend? As people are still rolling in here, well over 230 people now already, very, very early. I have a Flea Cap for you today, and we have a little bit of discussion on last night's show, and I got some other stuff too. I found, some of the mini hats of Richard Luthman. I don't know if you guys have heard about this paint chips guy. But he's pretty good. He's a pretty good guy. And, he's got a lot of different hats that he wears. Good guy. Let me see. I'm going to get some of these preloaded up here. Let's see. We had That one, yeah. So on let's see, it was Sunday night. Paint Chips was on the show. And he was pretty good. He was over on their FLEABAG show. That was pretty good. And he showed up wearing a nice hat. Of course, we always like a nice hat. Yeah, looking sharp. Looking really, really sharp. But that wasn't his only hat. He decided to don a few different hats in the same show. Rugu Mama came across and found these new uploads here from the stream. These were from the stream. Oh, well, now he's a Shriner. Look, it's Shriner. It's Shriner Lichtman. Shriner Lichtman. He was there too. We had Shriner Lichtman show up. Always good. Hi, Suwan. How are you? And Ginger Gem. Good morning to you. Yeah, see, we had Shriner. Shriner Lichtman showed up. That's always fun. It's always fun when you get the Shriners to show up out on the show. He did a lot of wardrobe changes for this show. A lot of wardrobe changes. Hope you have a meh day. Yes, Stacy. Everyone should have a meh day. I got the expansive list of what Tammy J can and cannot talk about for the rest of her life. All right, because apparently she signed a verbal non-disclosure agreement. Okay, I haven't seen that done before on the show she didn't work for, the show that didn't pay her, where I think she was volunteering her time. This is a new one on me, but it might be a thing. Hey, Sister Sal gifted 20 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thanks, Sister Sal. She works hard for her money. Remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll send Shriner Lichtman over to your house to hang out with you for an afternoon. Yes, so you better like the show. Thank you, Sister Sal. Thank you, my friend. I tell you, he did a whole bunch of wardrobe changes in this show. This one was kind of an interesting one here when he made this move. He made this move right here. He moved on to this hat. See, still performing over there on the FLEABAG show. Yeah, he's doing a good job. Meh-oring. Hi, attitude. Yeah, see, he had a new hat here. No, thank you, Jay. I don't want him anywhere near my children. I don't want him anywhere near me either. But, well, he brought some spirits on with some nice new hats and some new wardrobe. Always fun. Always a good time. You can always expect that with Paint Chips. He's very good at that. Thank you to Rugu for being able to pull all of these. Now, I didn't know about this one, though. We found out his favorite football team. Of course. Here you go, right here. Look, he's a cheesehead. He's a Green Bay Packers fan. Yeah, you can see Paint Chips is a Green Bay Packers fan. Yeah, he's a cheesehead. It's terrible. I'm a Bears fan. This is going in the wrong direction. He had his stream going and the Flea was on it too. Well, actually, whenever he gets on FLEABAG show, he runs his stream as well. Oh, by the way, I have a guest here today. By the way, let me see here.
Clicking cap off. Welcome to the master. I'm your daily dose of you won't ever guess. Dripping on the timeline, spicy ever take. I season the bin and neck, serve it on a plate. This is ketchup commentary, the Tammy J kinda daddy. Sweet with the sting when the flakes get sweaty. Feisty on the mic, every word got bite. You came for mile, you won't ask tonight. Yeah.
Rubbing that thing, babe, it's about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your hand.
Pass and bang, it's about to get red. Flame in your mouth,
Hi, Ketchup. How are you?
Meh.
Meh. Meh.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing meh. I got a case of the
Dang it
meh.
already, Jay.
Yeah. He's a Packers fan, all right. Darn right he is. Darn right he is. Oh, man. I think we're going to lose Ketchup all show every time I pull something up, but that's okay. I'll keep bringing her back. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I think I lost her again, but that'll be okay. We'll get her back. We'll get her back. Oh, let's see here. She just dropped off for a second, but she'll be back. She'll be back. But no, paint chips pop back on again. Of course, paint chips. Another new wardrobe change, as you can see. As you can see. There it is. Here it is right here. Paint chips had a brand new little bonnet on in this one. He decided to switch up for a bonnet. So yeah, that was pretty good. Good look. Good look. I like bonnet paint chips. I like bonnet paint chips. This is good. Hi, Lisa Patterson. Spade, how are you? Chup Chup will be back. She'll be back. She might have just fallen off or lost her. She might have just fallen off for a second, but she'll come back. Yeah, he did that too. That was another interesting look that he had. This one wasn't. This one was a little bit more interesting. Let's see here. As you can see. Oh, well, this one he's wearing his prison cap. He's wearing his little prison cap there. This is always a good hat to choose from. Yeah, I like this one as well. Very positive. Very positive. It's like kind of like a dunce cap. Hi, BK Blue. How are you, Jerry Schneider? Do I have the woos? Meh. We'll see. Ketchup might just be changing locations or something, or like me, maybe her stuff is refreshing or something like that. Well, he had another hat here. He had another hat. He went ahead with the sombrero in this one. Always good idea to do the sombrero. That's always a good idea. As you can see, this is Paint Chip Sombrero here. Chop Chop, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, what happened?
As soon as you changed something on the screen, it cut my sound off right away. So I left and I went and restarted my iPad just in case it had something to do with me, but I don't think it is. But I did it anyways, just in case it would help.
Okay. Well, if it happens again, just go out and come back on, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay, because as you could see, he went to sombrero paint chips here. Yeah, I've always been a fan of sombrero paint chips. That's always good. Well, then he went a little bit further down here, and he went to the luck of the Irish. Luck of the Irish is always good. Everyone likes a little luck of the Irish, right? Yeah, a little luck of the Irish. Hey, Dwayne Rapp is here. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I know you lost your sister, so we're praying for you, but I hope you're doing well, Dwayne Rapp. Thank you, my friend, for being here. Thank you. But yeah, he's doing pretty good. PSA from Dumb Bonnie, no permissions given to use images, audio, video, or anything else from this channel or reposted. This is just opinion and critique and reaction free speech. And yes, all BS.
Speaking of that, after this, you're done with this, can we share something else?
Yeah.
Okay, when we're done, I'll tell you what.
Fallen Hero sent us up. Looks like a little bird face, maybe? Is that bird face that we got here?
I think that's boobs, Jay. Boobs are a butt.
Oh, was that a butt?
I think that's a butt.
A triangle colon. That's odd.
Oh, Dwayne, I hope you're okay. I didn't know you were in the hospital.
Oh, yeah. I hope you're feeling better, Dwayne. Of course.
Jeez, you've been going through a rough patch lately.
Yeah, good morning. I watch so you don't have to. How are you, my friend? I'm glad you're here. Look, he went with the 10 gallons on here, 10-gallon hat.
That one actually fits his big head.
Yeah, this one actually fits. He's doing pretty good over here. Pretty good on this one. He really did a whole bunch of wardrobe changes throughout this entire stream. Oh man, paint chips. Oh, you know what? I have one more. I forgot. I had one more.
Okay.
I hope it doesn't kick you out. Let me
I
see
hope
though.
not.
If so, though, just come back.
Okay.
Let me see. Ba-ba-da-dum. He had this one here too. This one here too. This was a good one. This was from the Derby. This is from the Derby. This is
It
Derby
reminds me
Luthman.
of that women's club. What's that women's club called, you guys? I know the chat knows.
The Fancy Hat Club or something like that.
I know the chat knows. Someone in the chat has to know the name of it. It's like they wear like red and purple hats. It's like a club. It's called the Red Hat Club, Happy?
Red Hat Club.
Red Hatters, that's it.
Yeah, well, Paint Chips is a member. Anyways, thank Rugu Mama. Rugu Mama did the research to find all of his wardrobe changes that he did throughout the show. Very good job. Congratulations. Thank you, Paint Chips, for doing such a fine job during that show. Now, did you watch the Fleabag show last night?
Yeah, but I want you to share something. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
One second. I'll send you the link. You want me to send it to your Facebook?
Yeah, send it to my Facebook.
Okay.
All
right, here it comes. Here it comes.
And it's not coming yet. Oh, now it is. Let's see here. Okay, let me see. What? I was holding off on this one.
Nope. Get to it.
This is terrible. She would even want me to even share this. All right, well, let's see how it goes here.
Before I start, I will place my fair use warning. Thank you, Bonnie. No permission is given to use any audio, video, transcripts, chats, or anything on this channel. This is critique, opinion, and reaction. Free speech. Okay, now back to business. Jay, you think you're done? Free speech. Desist. Think again. Consider yourself served. I could have been a lawyer. Do you want to read it, Jay? Or would you like me to?
You do it.
I think it's probably best I do it, as you continuously act like a 4-year-old child. So here we go. Cease and desist order. Official doghouse decree. Hashtag 69/420 from Miyagi, the little effing brown dog, queen of the couch, supreme snuggler, and sole YouTube wifey. Care of the bed. Right side normally, but usually in the middle. Obviously, it's just me. Sleep in the middle. Anyway, 2, JJ Bean, pairhead, serial flirt, alleged polygamist, and care of the doghouse. Date, May 13th, 2026. Immediate cessation of all side wife activities, flirting, no catcalling, wolf whistling, polygamist acts, etc. Whereas you, JJ Bean, did solemnly vow to love, honour and cherish only Miyagi, the one and only little effing brown dog. And Whereas you have instead been conducting yourself like a male with a harem subscription on multiple dating apps, group chat, Instagram comment sections, and whereas she's just a friend, I was just being nice and I was just reading chat, are not valid legal defences in the court of Miyagi.
I'm such a whore.
You are hereby commanded to immediately, number 1, cease and desist from acquiring, maintaining, or entertaining any additional wives, side pieces, or work crushes. Number 2, cease replying to other women with love heart emojis, flirting, or any combination thereof. 3, cease liking all photos of women who are not Miyagi. This includes, but is not restricted to, fitness models, influencers, your ex from several years ago, and those random girls who comment, "Hi," on your live streams. Immediately surrender all flirting privileges and redirect 100% of your time, dad jokes, and pair-headed energy exclusively to Miyagi. Scrap that last bit. Just get my damn green card, Jay. Furthermore, you are ordered to perform the following acts of atonement. Daily belly rubs, at least a minimum of 15 minutes. About 45 to an hour would be great, but minimum 15 minutes. Unlimited head scratches. Behind that left ear would be preferable.
Roach likes left.
1 extra treat per day for the aggrieved party, Miyagi. Public declaration that Miyagi is the only wife I'll ever need. She's perfect. And I'm lucky she puts up with my shite. Hand over the green card, Jay. Hand it over. Failure to comply within 24 hours will result in the following escalating penalties. Immediate ban from the bed. Mandatory sleeping on the couch. Wearing a t-shirt that says, "I love monogamy." Must complete all household tasks wearing the frilly pink apron I bought you.
Not again.
I've got proof. I bring receipts. I'll show the receipts. Mandatory daily affirmations recited out loud. My wife is the only wife. Polygamy is for suckers. Possibility of the silent treatment and strategic farting in your general direction. Okay? You got it? You got it?
I got it.
This is your final warning. Signed under paw and a lot of side-eye. Miyagi, the little effing brown dog. Come on now. What a loser. Loser, Jay, I'm telling you.
Don't cut it off early.
Come on now. I know the law, Jay. Just ask me. I mean, if you respond back to me, just bear in mind that I'm going to be a little bit busy because I've got an Olympic trial swimming meet coming up. And, like, I'm a really good swimmer, and I've got a really good swimmer's body, and need to go and do that. That's really hot off my list. I've got to go do this swimming heat because, like, I'm a champion swimmer, you know. But after I finish with the swimming heats, I better hear back from you, because this ain't a threat, Jay. This is a promise. I'm not playing anymore. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm telling you. This is a promise. It's no threat. I'm not playing.
Sorry.
All right.
Wait for it.
What the hell? It was an accident. It was an accident, I say. This is terrible. This is terrible. Yeah, it was an accident. It was an accident. Oh, man. Kimmy says, this is better than meh. I'm sorry, Miyagi. Much love, meh, Augie. All right. Well, to the Fleabag show, and I do apologize, Miyagi. You know, just Jay have quite the flirt over here. Quite the flirt. Jay, you're so pretty in pink. Don't give me compliments, Crystal. You're gonna get me in more freaking trouble. Hi, Patty B. How are you, my friend? Whew. So I was watching the show last night. All right. Now, this Tammy J. Have you heard of her?
Yep.
Okay, so just want to make things a little bit clear that the other day on Monday, Just J Hip clickbaited everybody by saying Tammy J tell all. Well, that was part one. I shared her cease and desist. You know, the one you said it was illegal for her to send to me. Yeah, see, that was part one, my friend. Part one. No, Jay's always going to have more. But, you know, she did go on to mention that. She, you know, in that how, you know, she saw that. But I think she's going to let that go. She's going to let that go because otherwise Tammy J has abided by her contract. The contract.
You mean the imaginary NDA?
Oh, yeah. The NDA that apparently she signed verbally.
Never.
Okay. But she did the right thing. Now she, by not talking, she did a little bit, but indirectly, so there wasn't enough to really go after her for a lawsuit yet. All right. But, you know, she said she had a warning to take down all your stuff, all your lying and defamation, ruining your reputation, and spreading fake info. Okay.
It was quite a drastic reaction when nothing was said about her at all.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, and then, you know, they also, she went on to say a little bit more. Now, you understand that she has never spoken bad about Tammy J. Here's what happened, okay? She basically said that she was disappointed in Tammy J. She was sad and felt betrayed, but it's all goody.
Mm-hmm. Funny, I didn't hear it like that.
Well, no, that's all she said. Now, what I heard, if I'm remembering, hey, Squid, how are you? Hey, Christy Nunya, how are you? Now, what I heard from the Friday show was...
Hey, me, how are you today? How are we today?
How are we today? Hi, me. Well, I'm going to kind of go through just briefly how Friday night went. How effing phony are you, Tammy J? Effing Tammy. You're a freaking snake, and you're phony and full of shit. All right? You've been doing that for months. All right? We became friends, and shame on you. I'm speaking for myself. Gabe, Leslie, her kids, her hub. All right? And guess what? All right? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You know, you think he's funny? Really, Tammy J? Really? Well, you know what? I'll tell you this much. Tell that to John and Michelle and Harley Grace. All right? You know what? F you. All right? You want to go listen to J Hip attacking a family? Go it. Now, my understanding, though, is what she really meant was, I'm just disappointed. And it's all goody.
Yeah, everything's fine.
That didn't sound like it's all goody to me. That sounded like she was going after Tammy J. Then she goes off to say, if you say one effing word, and I will hit you with a lawsuit so quickly, your head will spin or something. I don't know. Now, I'm a little confused. So Fleabag can do that on Friday night and again on Saturday night, interrupted on Sunday night because Paint Chips was on, and then back to it on Tuesday night. But for some odd reason in hell, Tammy J can't say a goddamn word about Fleabag because she signed some imaginary non-disclosure agreement. But for the rest of her life, Fleabag can go over and attack the living shit out of TJ. But TJ can't say a goddamn word. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm going to be honest with you here because I'm not going to get mad. All right. I'm just going to say honestly. Tammy J can come over here on this show and she can say whatever the living hell she wants about you, Fleabag, and I don't care. I will defend Tammy J. Oh, well, Tammy J, thank you. She just said, meh. Yeah, well, keep to that line. That's all you can say, TJ. You can only say, meh. Yep, you're not allowed to talk, and there's a lot of rules for you in place. I'm going to go through them today. Lot of rules in place for Tammy J because under the leadership and rule of Fleabag over there in the, I don't know, I guess communist world of Fleabag rule, all right, and under her FLEASA laws, which are also called flaws, apparently she can attack you every single day that she wants and talk shit about you, but you can't say a damn word about her. Not one damn word. Yeah, we'll see how that goes for you. We'll see how that's called motivating somebody. And I'll be honest with you, Tammy. Anytime you ever want to air your grievances on this show, you're always welcome. I'll always send you a link, and you can say whatever the living hell you want to say over here, and I'll always defend you. All right? I will not allow this dummy over here to bully you, all right, to say things that aren't true, to say that you signed some sort of fake agreement on this. Well, what is this show that you were on? Were you an employee over there? You were working there? Did you ask to go on the show, or did she ask you? You weren't paid? I don't understand. Well, maybe you were. I don't know. But she claims that you were some sort of goddamn employee over there. All right, apparently. And then Slobby says the same thing. A verbal agreement's just as good as any other agreement. Actually, it's probably even more of an agreement because, it's verbal. And that means, you said it.
He literally just agrees with whatever she says. He doesn't even know what the hell she's talking about half the time.
She's a freaking idiot. But she never said anything bad about you, though, because here's the thing. See, Tammy J heard it from Tug and Just J Hip. Apparently, Tammy J doesn't have ears, and she can't listen to the show herself. So clearly, she's only heard lies from Just J Hip and Tug about what Tammy J may or may not have heard on Friday night and Saturday night. No, apparently.
It's all your fault, Jay. It's all your fault. She even had to do it.
I put her in this position because I've known her for 44 years. I'm 48. Since I was 4, I planted her, of course, as a traitor. Of course, that's what I did.
Somehow, before any of this ever was anything, you knew, before we ever even knew any of the rest of us.
I was planting this shit from a long time ago, of course. Of course.
405 years ago.
Darn right, Tammy. 15,000 a month, but you're a fool. You're a fool. Oh, Rosalind, you're ruining it. I was going to get to this because we haven't even got to the assumptuous portion where Slobby says, that seems a little bit, I don't know what you would call it, assumptuous? What? What? Slabby. Assumptuous? Yeah, Roz. I caught that too. I catch everything. Now, also, I have to remind you all that she advised just J Hip. That would be a good idea. If I was smart, I would have Tammy J sign a DNA agreement. Well, that seemed to have happened genetically. Hey, Stacy Nat, that seemed to happen genetically. Now we're signing DNA agreements over here on the Just J Hip show. What the living shit is that? What are we supposed to spit shake or something? What the hell is a DNA agreement from Dummy who's gonna sue me? Welcome to the show. You should try actually watching, one of my comedy entertainment shows. I would probably start there. All right, my parody and satire show. You should maybe start there with the, where I bring the fun and all the delightfulness and all those things with Ketchup and Star and Rosalind and Faves and Rogu Mama and all of the other guests that I have on the show. Now, I remember, Ketchup, when you came on and you verbally signed your DNA agreement. What did yours look like?
I would never sign your DNA. Just saying.
This fucking dummy. I mean, seriously, she's literally telling Tammy J, I can talk shit about you for the rest of my life, but you, my friend, can never defend yourself or say a goddamn word about me. This is insane. What she thinks she's able to do.
It really is.
You freaking moron. All right, bring it. And I'll be honest with you. I don't wish to bring anything to Tammy J like a lawsuit, because lawsuits can be scary. But I will say this, TJ will never have to worry about a goddamn thing. TJ will be just fine from this dummy, her threats, and her just being stupid. Now, she did say in her thing, she said, Jay says I'm lazy and I don't watch. Well, that's right. I get the links and notes, so I don't have to watch your BS. Yeah, so basically, here's what she's doing. She's basically saying, I get notes so I can get everything freaking wrong, so that way later on I can be like, well, I didn't see it, so I didn't know. So basically, I can sit here and lie my ass off with things that aren't true because I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't see it. I got the notes. Yeah. Wait, guess what? I didn't watch either. I just got notes too, dummy. And my notes said that you're a fraud and a scammer. Suck it. That's what my notes say. All right. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. But that's what my notes say. I didn't watch it, though. So I wouldn't freaking know either. So suck on that one.
Yeah, that's our opinion, and we're entitled to it.
That's our opinion. We're entitled to it. Oh, by the way, she also said, if we're going to continue on with the lies of Fleabag, who doesn't pay attention to shit, she says, Just J Hip is stealing my content because he's doing a Flea Cap every single day he goes live. Huh?
She apparently has never seen Saturday Night Live or anything else on TV.
Yeah, and also, I'm involved in 8 streams a week, Fleabag. You're involved in 3 of those. I do a Flea Cap 3 days a week, and on Saturday night when you do your show, not even worth my time. I'd rather cover Wade Wilson on Sunday morning. All right, suck it, man. And quite frankly, I do a better job making fun doing a Wade Wilson show than you do blathering on for 3 hours on your terrible, terrible channel that I love, by the way. I love your terrible show. All right. But no, I don't cover you daily like you cover Jeremy Hales, myself, Tug, Megan. No, I don't. See, I actually do other content. You should give it a whirl. But if you did give it a whirl, you'd find out you'd fail, just like you did when you started YouTube, and just like it's turning out for you now. All right? I'm sorry that your channel's tanking. I'm sorry. All right? I'm sorry that more of your past subscribers are here watching just J-Hip than you. I'm sorry. Stop treating people like shit. All right? You took someone who is the star of your show, like Tammy J. You treated her like shit. You let everyone talk over her. You wouldn't let her say words. All right? You wouldn't even stop Slobby or Gabe or Squirt Dump from talking over her after you asked her a question. All right, you wouldn't do any of that. No, you treated her like garbage over there. And, I'll be honest with you. What'd you do about it? Nothing. You know what I did? You know what Ketchup did? We were friendly and nice and super, super cool. That's what we do. That's all I've ever done is be super nice and cool, and I don't know, maybe she doesn't feel the same way, but I think she likes us, I think. But but she did go on to say, that, Tug said TJ should be pissed off. Well, guess what, Tug? Tug and J-Hip, you're just telling her what I'm saying and all this stuff. All right, but I'm not saying anything.
Ross said pause.
Pause?
Pause.
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 Well, yes, Tammy was jealous of the neighbor. Very jealous of Squat Pump. Very jealous of Squat Pump. Very clear. Very clear.
Robert has to take Shadow out, so we need to wait.
Oh, okay. Hang on. We're waiting for Robert. We'll just sit tight.
But I can understand why you would be jealous of Squat Pump. I mean,
yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah, she's pretty amazing on the mic. Just
yeah, hot on the mic over there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess while we're waiting here, for Robert to get back.
Yep. Anytime now, Robert. Not trying to rush you or anything, but hopefully he's not making pizza bites too.
I know, I hope not.
Because he likes his pizza bites in the morning. So, what else is going on?
Well, Robert, I'm done waiting, Robert. I'm done waiting, Robert.
We tried. That's actually a minute longer than I thought Jay would wait. Normally when he says he's gonna wait, as soon as he's done saying it, he's done waiting.
Audio Coffee sent those to me a long time ago, so I still have them. And thank you, Audio. I appreciate it because that was fun. And because, I remember, if I'm not mistaken, this would be the fun show where we do the fun. Oh, if you think that's fun, go have fun over there. Go have fun over there. Tammy J over on the Hate Show.
That's illegal. Fun's illegal.
Hey, you can't have any fun over there. Hey, C Mac, member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend. Angel baby, that's funny. Tammy J, you're gonna take a swab for your NDA. DNA or whatever it is. Yes. You need a swab for that. TJ. I don't think you talk enough about me, says MLS, making law simple. Well, I didn't know I was supposed to. Are you involved in the deal anymore? I thought the thing was over for you. Maybe not. I don't know.
Have anything bad to say? So
I've never said a damn thing about MLS. So no, I am not part of my gig. But I tell you what, I do know. I do know when people attack my bestie, my best buddy, like TJ, I have her back. Damn right what I'll do, MLS. But thank you, my friend. Thank you for 5.
right, Roz? We don't need any more frivolous cease and assist letters.
That is true. I'm going to end up with more cease and desist there. Yes, yep. I do have to be very, very careful because I'm already on the hook. She said last night, some people's lifestyles are going to be changing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be changing my entire lifestyle because Fleabag filed a stupid lawsuit. Yeah, I'm going to look on my parody and comedy satire show. Yeah, it's going to be quits for me. It's going to be quits for me. Just J-Hip going down.
The empire is crumbling.
Oh man, I got some good stuff, but you got to hold on for 1 second here. You got to hold on for just 1 second here so I can get them pulled up because I have a couple videos I want to play. You guys like fun videos though once in a while though, right? We can do that, right?
Yeah. Thank you, C-Mac.
Thank you, C-Mac, for the gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thanks, C-Mac. Remember, she works hard for her money, and we like C-Mac. If you don't like C-Mac, then something's wrong with you. But remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Meow. Thank you so much, C-Mac. Thank you, my friend. Crystal T.J., did you find a frog on your porch by chance? Crystal T., I was going to get to that. I was holding off because I was going to share all my presents on Friday morning on members only. But yes, I did, Crystal T. I just got it. Yes, I did get a frog keychain on my porch by Crystal T. And I will be sharing that on Friday morning in members only. I have a whole host of, let's just say, stuff that came to Just Straight Up. Some by Rosalind, Crystal T, and others. So yes, I do have some stuff I will be sharing. Thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, Muppet Outdoors. Hey, Frenchie.
I'm glad Tammy is sticking to the I can't talk in chat thing. she's really gone all in on this. Like, oh, I don't want to break the law over here.
Yeah.
Dragon's Gravy. Thank you, Crystal T. Thank you, my friend. And thank you for that. Yes, I did just get that today. Maybe last night. Yes, I did just get it. I think last night, maybe. But thank you, my friend. But yeah, Dragon's Gravy made a couple new videos. This is the nights. Since we all have a case of the meh, and because Tammy J can no longer speak in words to other people, she can only say meh, or use emojis. Otherwise, it might offend Fleabag. And that's very, very bad for TJ. Yep, that she can find her ass in a lawsuit. In a lawsuit. I'll say. This dummy's gonna push Tammy to come back live on panel if she keeps it up. I mean, you're really pushing her, kid. You're really pushing her. I would be careful. Like, you do you, but I'm just saying you're talking about my best bud of 44 years. All right, but you do you. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'd leave my best bud alone if I were you. Hey, Terry W. gifted 10. Just J-Hip membership. Thank you, Terry. If you want to thank Terry. She works hard for her money. And remember, we like Terry. And we're clown losers over here. If you don't like the show, then give up laughing. Because for Lent or something. Because then you don't have to watch. Thank you so much, Terry. Thank you so much already at 1.3 giveaways over here on the Just J Hip Show. Well, let's watch this video that Dragon's Gravy did. It's pretty good.
Amazing, so tremendous, delightful, marvelous, magnificent, awesome,
Hello there, how may you today? I'm feeling me
in a marvelous way.
Make some noise, maybe to the beat.
Melody sweet can't be defeated.
Mena, mena,
mena.
Oh, why you're so amazing, so fine.
You make my little heart go me, me, me all the time. We're all just men. It's the world we play. So raise your mare another night away.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Simply marvelous.
Me, 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 me. Amazing, simply marvelous.
That is right. No fun allowed. No fun allowed. Nobody's allowed to have any sort of fun. Yep, Ms. for life. No fun for Tammy J. She can't do anything. She can't have fun. She's not allowed. Not allowed. It's completely illegal. Completely illegal. Well, she actually can have fun as long as she doesn't say Fleabag's name or talk about her indirectly or directly or talk to any friends about her or say any words or do anything or the list is going on, and I do have that list. I do have that list of things she can and cannot do that we're going to go through here today. Inspire member for 11 months. Thank you, my friend. Sitting in my rocker recliner to the beat of the music, laughing. Thank you, Mofia Rose. Thank you, my friend. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Dragon's Gravy made that. Dragon's Gravy, of course. Can someone drop a link in there for Dragon's?
I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again, but I just shared it.
Okay, thank you, because I actually have another thing from Dragon's Gravy. Now, the list of things that Tammy J cannot do. This one's gonna it's gonna hurt. This is according to Fleabag, best I can tell. All right, Tammy J, you can enjoy bird watching. No peacocks though. All right, because Slobby has the peacocks, Jeremy Hells kills peacocks. We don't want any interaction between peacocks. But bird watching outside of that is okay. You're good there, TJ. You're good there. Avoid the peacocks. All right. Xmas? No. Christmas? No. Because you were involved in HG Christmas. So you were clearly not allowed to take part in Christmas anymore because of the because of the relationship there. So no Christmas for you. Thanksgiving. Now that is allowed because Fleabag was not thankful for you ever being on her show. So Thanksgiving is allowed. So you can do you can do Thanksgiving. All right. Some people have better content than other channels. It's really that simple. Well, I try. We try. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? Well, Christmas Eve, I don't know. That's iffy. Let me get back to you on that. I got to get the final tally on that one. I will find out, though. Let me see. You can eat food. You can eat food. However, no chicken skins. No chicken skins. It's a direct correlation, TJ. No chicken skins for Tammy J.
I would just cut out chicken altogether if I was you, just to be safe.
Yeah, to be safe, I would. Plus, you know, the dog ate the chickens and the whole deal. It's the whole thing. So yes, I would avoid chicken altogether. So no chicken for Tammy J, but definitely no chicken skin. We want to be on the safe side there. You can drink stuff, okay, but not Coke. Well, she drinks Coke, and you have to understand that might be a potential sponsor for her in the future, and that could be considered tortious interference. So definitely not Coke, okay? But there are other beverages you can have. You can have water, is my understanding. Does that mean it's just J-Hip? Does that mean Tammy can't watch the NBC channel? No, you can't because there's a peacock on it. No NBC for you, TJ. That's a very good point, T-Wayne. Way to save Tammy on that one. No NBC for you. They do have a peacock. Diet Coke, no, it's still the branding and it's a potential sponsor. So there's a good chance because she was thinking she might pull Coca-Cola in to sponsor the show, and that would be tortious, of course. Now, you do need approval, but now can you make new friends? Yes, you can, TJ. You do need approval. You do need to fill out an application for new friends. Okay, if you want to make a new friend, you do need to get approval from Fleabag, according to, once again, to FLEASA laws, otherwise known as FLAWs. All right, you do have to get approval from her to make new friends, and that would go with any mod, any former chatter, any former subscriber. All right, the same thing goes. You all have the same NDA. All right, you all have the same agreement and contract. As she said last night, Tammy, just make sure you keep abiding by your contract. She said this on the show. Apparently, you also had a contract in this contract from hell that you signed verbally where you get no money for your time, but basically, you get migraines all the time and you get to hang out with Squirt Dump. It's a wonderful contract you signed. Pepsi's okay, leg warmer lady. Pepsi's okay. You can do Pepsi products, okay? Just want to make that clear. Let's see here. Now, you do need approval to appear on other panels, but they have to be FLEASA friendly. All right, that'd be FLEASA friendly panels. In other words, they have to support everything she says. Outside of that, you cannot appear. You cannot appear on another channel. Very clear. Very clear. All right. But you do have to get approval. Once again, there's an application process. So you have to check on that. All right. You do have to abide by the current and former channel contracts. And Slobby made this very clear last night. He's like, anytime someone goes from one show to another show, obviously they have to abide by the prior contract they were under, NDAs. This is very clear. Because he had to do the same thing when he was dealing with Cece. Oh, God, we're going to get to that. Oh, that'll be in the Flea Cap. Oh, Jesus shit.
I put another PSA in the chat. Jay.
Oh, yes. Everything. It's funny in the chat last night.
What?
She says on the show, she's like, yeah, and Dumb Bonnie puts it right in the chat. And Slobby goes, yeah, like every 5 or 10 minutes, she's on top of that to make sure that
I was cracking up.
to make sure everyone knows that sharing chat is illegal. She's been on top of it, killing it over there. So very, very clear. Even Swabby has noticed Dumb Bonnie's on top of this shit. All right, so Lord knows, we have to abide by Dumb Bonnie's comments. Jesus shit. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this in this show. I know I was talking to Ketchup about it before. When Paint Chips was on the show the other night, did she not share a bunch of Dinesh's videos?
Yeah, she did.
I believe 3 of them.
Yep.
So
And
those
one
were
of them she shared twice, actually.
Yeah, so, I get it. What's good for me is not for thee. Yes, it's fair use when she does something, but no, anyone else. No, you can't do it. Yes, she shared Dinesh's videos right on her own stream. She committed torturous interference with torches over there by sharing his show over on her terrible channel. All right. And one might say that is defamation because you're destroying a person by sharing their work on your terrible, terrible show. Now, I, on the other hand, have a wonderful, delightful, enjoyable show to most people. All right. Also, I do remember back in the day, maybe just a month ago, she shared one of Travis's videos on her show. And she said, by the way, this is all fair use. Oh, okay. What's the difference? Because I'm not doing it maliciously. Huh? Yeah, that's not how it works. This isn't the gig, kid. All right? I understand a judge is going to decide. Hi, Rugo. A judge is going to decide. But at the same time, YouTube, they're going to make their decisions. But, the judge will decide for us. And Rumble, when they see the shit they're getting into, they're dropping Megan and Doug like a bad habit. Yes, Rumble is going to drop Megan and Doug, all right, because of your dumbass. Yes, I believe in that. I believe Paint Chips was planning on suing YouTube at some point, and so was Lips. How did that go thus far? How far did we get into this one? By the way, I'm already working on changing my lifestyle. Just J Hip is going to be taking it very easy on my expenses and what I can buy, because quite frankly, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned that this dumb broad and her, and whatever she spews out of her blowhole might affect my channel. By the way, if you would like, there are 428 of you here. If you would hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the share if you want to go a little further and send just J Hip some breadsticks that Fleabag will inevitably take from just J Hip. Please do. Basically, all breadstick money today will go to Fleabag in the future, when the lawsuits are over. Very clear, very clear. Of course, they'll go in my pocket first.
Or never.
And then I will pay them over to her after the massive lawsuit.
Me.
Or Ketchup, or Star. Or Tammy J, for God's sakes. I run her Cash App right in my banner. If you want to give Tammy J some money for legal fees, and feel free to do so. Because quite frankly, I hate it. When some idiot is attacking my best buddy and threatening my best buddy. Oh, but it's not a threat. It's a promise. Well, I look forward to that promise. All right. Yeah. Promise met, promise kept over on Just J Hip's end. I will take care of Tammy J. You do not have to worry, but please, if you want to donate and help out Tammy J, who is being threatened on a regular basis by this blowhard, well, go ahead and send money over to her Cash Cash App as well, because guess what? She matters to me as well, because that's what best buds do. And we're best buds. Well, let's see. I got some other things she can't do. Let's see. Oh, Bonnie. Money for your cardboard condo to live in Kensington. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to get to that. Kendra brings this up last night. It's amazing. Oh, man. Oh, you just said you're taking money to give to her. I smell it. Damn right. Gonna be a lawsuit.
No one's ever giving her any money. Don't be ridiculous, you guys.
Thank you, Bonnie.
She actually asked Jay for the birthday money.
You got 9 days to give me my birthday money. You ain't getting shit from me, you dumb broad. Do a good show for a change. All right?
Yeah.
I'm killing it over here. 1.5 giveaways already. I mean, thank you, my friends. Thank you, Bonnie.
Right? Entertaining people.
Yeah, you should try entertaining somebody for a change. That's always a good thing. Well, now there's another one here.
Hey, Faves.
Hi, Faves. Faves is here. Faves is here. Faves is here.
It's her day off. What are you
Why is
doing?
Faves here? Why is Faves here? Oh, wait. Hang on. Faves is here. Faves is here. Hang on. Hang on.
The chat, yeah, I see that mess. Name in the blue, I'm the one they test. One quick click, whole vibe refreshed. If you're trolling here, better say it with your chest. Hey, blue range swinging, I have my favorites. Keep it calm, keep it clean, I'ma save it. If you came for the chaos, you'll hate this. Blue range gang in the chat, can you rate this?
Time to assert some order. This rank symbolizes my control.
Hi, Faves. I'm glad you're here. Denise says, Jay, I'm saving to get a dishwasher. Are you interested in the box? Yeah, I'll take the box. I'll take the box. That's still pretty good. Hey, Dino Mom, gift her 20. Just Jay up memberships. Thank you, Dino Mom. If you get one of those, thank Dino Mom. She works hard for her money. We like Dino Mom and possibly even the children that she's the mom of, which probably are some younger dinos.
Oh, man.
But we're clown losers over here. If you don't like the show, I'll put 9 people on the panel to raise 1 super chat. Yes, I can do that, of course. Thank you, Dino Mom. Or we can do some trivia. Hissing!
I was like, Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode. It was Depeche Mode. Nobody knew the answer. Very upset by that. Very upset.
New Kids on the Block. New Kids on the Block. What a wonderful show of. Hey, Calvin's here. Calvin says, Jay, don't forget the Thompson water seal. Yes, I know. Gotta have that too. Well,
Calvin's been here.
Yeah, I know. I usually don't.
Okay. Okay.
Until an hour and 15 minutes into the show.
Oh, okay.
Standard deal. Kelly says, you and Megan have to put your boxes together pretty soon. You'll have a box of Dominium. What? Oh, listen, we're not putting our boxes together. Right? Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. All right? This is awkward. That's not my gig. Girl 35, boy 30, and boy 26. My Dino babes. Thank you, Dino Mom. Thank you, my friend. Hey, Mr. Coop, how are you? I think I said you earlier. Hey, friend Psycho, of course, of course. Well, now here's another one. Now, this is interesting, though. This is going to be a tough one for TJ. She can't use any sidewalk chocolates.
Oh no, that's terrible.
TJ, no sidewalk chocolates for you, my friend. All right.
No street chocolating for
No.
you. That
No.
sucks. What are you gonna do now?
You can't go out into the street and use your sidewalk chocolate or your street chocolates. You can't do that. You can't do that. Even Tammy's like, meh. Now, this one's a big one because as we get ready for this major lawsuit, let's look at this one. She can't use evidence folders or evidence cabinets or evidence files. So she can't even save her own evidence. This is terrible because only Fleabag can do that because she's got all the files, the evidence.
Uh-huh.
You know what's funny that she said the other night? She's like, I don't watch this show. I get some screenshots and then I just record everything and throw it into, my evidence, just for when I need it. Then how do you know what you have on my comedy show? You're going to show up to the judge on the day of evidentiary hearings and be like, look at this on his comedy parody and satire show. He said this. Well, hang on. Let me look at the one. Here he is. He did a FOIA request with Roscoe Pico Train. This is terrible.
Yeah, and then she told everybody that it was real. What a dummy.
I've never received a FOIA request from Jeremy Hills. That's why I have a disclaimer. All right. I've never received anything.
She's probably never seen the disclaimer, Jay.
But I am so ready for you to take me to court, dummy, because we're going to have a lot of fucking fun with me making you look so stupid because I haven't received shit. All right.
Yeah.
I put it on the show. That's why I have a disclaimer. And that's why I do a comedy show. Give it a whirl for a change. Try entertainment. Oh, but I'm not a comedian because I've never been on stage with Chris Rock.
Uh-huh. Well, unlike her, we also don't delete our streams or private them.
Exactly. All my shit's right there. JJ, you were funnier yesterday. Step up your game. Well, yesterday was funny because it was the start of the meh, And then we got meh again. It's funny. Last night on Tug's show, they were talking about the show. And while they were talking about it, she was bringing up the keto brains. And you could hear Tug was talking and Megan was laughing in the background. And it's because I messaged her after she said something about the keto brains and me. And I go, meh. She was like, fucker. I didn't put anything in the chat, nothing. I just texted her and I just go, meh.
You're such a jerk.
Well, because I didn't have chat open, on my phone, but I was watching, so I was just like, I'll just send her a message. Meh. It was so funny because I could hear her laughing and I knew she knew what was going on. That's my meh again. Anyways, meh, Bear Leah, gifted 5 just memberships. Thank you, my friend. If you get one of those 5, remember to thank Mom Bear Leah. And remember, she works hard for money. We like Mom Bear Leah, and she's pretty cool. She typically likes me. She lives in Canada, and Canada's okay as well. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. That's okay. I'll ship you off to Canada. Or no, North Korea. Now, there are a few other things here that Tammy J can and cannot do. Now, of course, she cannot talk about Fleabag ever. All right. No matter how bad Fleabag ever bashes her, she cannot use her name in public or in private or in confidence.
Don't even think it.
Don't even think it. You cannot think about Fleabag. Not at all. You can't have her name in your head. All right. What's her name? Lisa Repugnant or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
You can't think about her name. That's against the law. That's against the law because of the NDA that you signed verbally through some sort of weird, I don't know,
imaginary, invisible nothingness place paper.
Through your little pinky swear, whatever the hell you were doing. Now you cannot travel. You cannot travel to Omaha, Nebraska. That's where Just J Hip lives. Even though, well, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. You can no longer go grocery shopping with Just J Hip like we used to always do. We used to always go grocery shopping, of course. JJ and TJ, of course, doing our grocery shopping. Hi, Marta. How are you? How are you, Metal Mom? And then Annette Rogers is here. Hi, Annette. How are you?
Annette?
No more. No, you can't have Olive Garden. No more breadsticks. No more breadsticks.
No more breadsticks.
Just J doesn't get any more breadsticks because of the correlation. So if Tammy's in the chat over here and I get breadsticks, then obviously it's third-party contact. Third-party contact because I'm receiving breadsticks while Tammy's in chat. So it's not allowed. That is clearly not allowed. I'm sorry, Tammy. No more breadsticks. Not for me. Not for you. None of us can have breadsticks. But even if I got breadsticks, she would get them all in the end, anyways. But still, nope. Oh boy.
In her delusional fictionary mind.
Hey, Paramount's here and says, meh.
Hey, Paramount.
That's what I think about her entire lawsuit is meh. Did you just say bread sex? No, I said bread sex. It's harder to say when you don't have your front teeth, you know. Hi, Angie. How are you? What you got today? What do I got today? I'm killing it over here. I'm not going into hiding. Oh, I'm going into hiding. See you all later, says not Tammy J. And bear in mind, that is not Tammy J. All right. It's not Tammy J. Just a few other things. There are a few countries you cannot visit. That would be any country where there is any sort of free speech. Not allowed. You are going to have to leave America, though. Let's see. You have to move permanently to North Korea or over to Fleabag's house under her control for the rest of your life so she can talk shit about you and then you can't say a goddamn word. Of course, very clear. You do have to pick the appropriate loofah color for you. All right. The appropriate loofah color for you. And you have to wear it. All right, like a badge of shame 24/7. You have to wear the appropriate loofah for you 24/7 as a badge of shame and as also a badge of support. All right. Oh boy. this is getting bad for TJ. This is getting bad, I say. Jesus shit. The crap that this woman is doing to my best buddy. This is terrible. I mean, this is just crazy. Why would she do this to my buddy? This is not good. This is not good. But you traded it all in for some sort of Marvel character cape wearing shit. She says this on Friday night.
What
for some sort of Marvel character cape wearing shit. You traded in all of our friendship when I invested in you. But that was one fucking sound investment of what investment from hell did Tammy J get involved in that she got stuck with that? Tammy, she invested in you. This is terrible.
Yeah, and someday, you know, maybe never, but maybe like, you know, when you get your pension, you might get a couple bucks, maybe.
She's gonna get a FLEABAG pension. A FLEABAG pension. I guarantee you, she'll make more money over here in the long run than she could ever make with just J-Hip. But I guess she wanted to be a star. She's a damn star just for being my friend, for God's sakes. She doesn't have to be on the show. I just wanted her to be my friend because I thought she was pretty cool. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. I will do that as well, C-Mac. But I'll be honest with you. All right? Me and Tammy J haven't seen eye to eye always. I actually said mean things to Tammy J about Tammy J. But you know what? I called her on the phone and I apologized. And I said, you know, I feel bad and I'm sorry. Here's why I did what I did. All right? That's what I did because I'm an adult. And I called my friend and I said, never, Jay. Oh, man. No, I called my friend and I said, listen, I'm sorry. That was out of line and I feel bad. And friends forgive each other. That's what they do. I mean, grow up over there. Hey, Crystal Blue Waters, gifted 5. Just Jab memberships. Thank you so much, my friend. If you get one of those, thank Crystal Blue Waters. And remember, she works hard for her money. All right. And we like Crystal over here. If you don't like Crystal, then something's probably wrong with you. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Thank you, my friend. I like to think of you as a friend, Jay. Thank you, Big Dirt. I'm friends with everybody. I don't have enemies. The FLEABAGs aren't even my enemies. They love me. It's the secret behind everything is FLEABAG actually loves just J-Hip and loves the show. Loves the show. She thinks we're buddies, but she has to do this for Paula Mop. She's Paula Mopping me right now. She's palopping me. That's what she's doing. She's palopping me. You've seen it, right?
She's palopping all over the place lately.
Yeah, she's palopping me. That's what's happening. It's actually
pretty clear.
I'm not even a fan of it, but she's palopping me. Hey, you know, have you ever heard of this guy? I
don't recommend anybody else doing that, by the way.
Everyone's always plopping me.
I don't.
Even
just so TJ, everybody knows, I don't.
Even TJ plops me. Oh me. I don't know. That didn't come out right. She was plopping me. Here's a little breadstick, buddy. Please keep it in the refrigerator so they stay fresh for Lisa. Have to. Thank you. Just one person's opinion.
Hey, peculiar.
Tammy J says, for friend's sake.
Yeah, that's what she said.
She said, for friendly sakes. Thank you so much, my friend. Hey, I don't know if you've ever heard there's a new little video here. Yeah, you ready?
No, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Just J-Hip and Dragon's Gravy. We bring the heat over here. I guess half the chat doesn't love you, Jay. What? There's 450 people here. We don't have anybody. They don't even like the show. They're not hitting the like button. This is terrible.
The likes are slacking today. Only 252.
Yes, the show's not.
There's Puzzler. I was looking for you.
Yeah, the show's not amazing. Thank you, Mama Bear Lee. I appreciate that. And that got us to 2 giveaways, but this one gets us to 2.1 giveaways today with those Paula. You're going to have to read this one, Chip. Polypammies can be removed during a colonoscopy. I already had mine removed. Yes, I went in earlier right before the show because I was concerned. So I went in before the show and had mine removed. They put a camera up Well, we did a thing. Dr. DeMost was there handling the situation, of course. Hi, Denise Melanoff. How are you? My friend? Audio Coffee. How are you, my friend? How are you? Angel Baby. How are you? I know I can't see everyone, but there are 454 of you here. And boy, I have a feeling. I haven't watched it yet. I think it's going to be awesome. Hi, Chibi. Thank you, Puzzler. Hi, Carol, crazy bench donor. How are you? Recall is here. Hey, Recall.
Hey, Recall.
Hi, Recall. How are you? Let's see how this one goes here.
This is Clark's first big mission since he's been back.
Yeah, big. Well, I don't know. It's Agents of J. Could be anybody.
Oh.
Rapid response team to coordinates X435 Y295 by 5 degrees. Move people.
Prep the team. We're going to rebuild him. Faster, stronger, more perfect. Move out to the escape hatch. Open the hatch. Let's go.
Systems check complete. Launching now. Afterburners engaged. Let's fly.
You know my cover is blown, Pearhead. But it's worth it if we save him.
We will rebuild him. Stronger, faster, built-in spy equipment so we'll never lose the travel trailer.
Understood. Initiating the procedure.
Proceed.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
What is this? I have to get out.
Clark is
Breathe
ripped.
last.
Crushed and broken.
Good morning, Clark. You survived the procedure.
Fighting to survive. Bones of steel.
You fell in the field, and we pulled you out. We've been rebuilt you, giving you enhancements.
Stronger than steel. Eyes like lasers. Nerves that never feel. Every part upgraded. Every limit erased. A new kind of hero. Born in this place. Clark, stark, faster, stronger, and more perfect. Bionic man. Rising from the wreck. Clark, stark, faster, stronger. jumping canyon walls, lifting cars like toys. Answering the call, vision zoomed in, hearing miles away. The ultimate weapon, leading the fray. They said it was impossible, but science made him unstoppable. Human no more, something greater than man. The future is here, the bionic man. Faster, stronger, and more perfect. Bionic man, rising from the wreck. Clark Stark, faster, stronger, and more perfect. 6 million pairs, no turning back. We can rebuild him. Faster, stronger, more perfect. Clark Stark.
Oh boy. TJ, you might be in some trouble now. TJ, you might be in some trouble now. Ketchup?
I'm here.
All right, Ketchup's here. Yeah.
I had to grab my coffee out of the microwave. Sorry.
You might be in some trouble now. That's oh boy, the parody and satire show apparently is probably going to out you there on that one. Whew.
Sorry, Bill.
Sorry, Tammy. Oh man. You know,
I was getting my coffee out of the microwave.
no, you're good. You're good. No, you're good. Well, you know, we do have our word of the week though. I do want to make that clear. We got to pull this up. Give me just a second, waiting for it to load. And then let me see. Let me just a second. And I'll pull that one up. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Check out Dragon's Gravy. We can drop that link in the chat again. I'd appreciate it. And I might even play that video one more time today because it was so freaking good that we might. But first, we have to make sure that we focus on one thing that's very important over here. Let's see. Oh, it's this one here. We have our, of course, standard word of the week. Meh. That's our word of the week. Meh. Ow. Meh. Ow.
You're stupid.
Audio says meh, such a meh word. Meh. I told them, leave the comedian alone. We're really good at our shit here.
They don't do jokes, Jay. They don't do jokes over there, okay?
It says hashtag meh too. Bruce says, flop lawsuits for everyone. Of course. Thank you, We need a Paula Mop and chat after that video. Actually, we need a Paula meh. Look at him, meth sticks. We're good. I'm so glad I'm not an agent of J, says Faves. Dragon's gravy. Faves what's involved. Faves what's in the game. Oh, I forgot we were supposed to do this. I forgot to do it.
Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pens in flight. Pens in flight. One shot mind. One shot mind. Locked in right. Let's go. Tammy J. The note taking hero. Catching every word like a 0 to 0. Highlighters flash. Backs in a row. If you wanna remember, she's the pro you call. Tammy J. The note taking hero. Turning every stream to a power show. From doodles to deadlines. Watch it go. Tammy J. Tammy J. Note taking hero.
Well, yes, Angie, I am like this all the time. It's the funny comedy show that we do over here. It's kind of our gig.
Yeah, it never shuts off.
The haters don't like us, but at the same time, they also don't watch the show. It's the comedy show, right? Oh well, there's more to this. There's more to this. I saw that. Who wrote that in there? Is Jay gonna start his birthday song off with meh 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 meh?
Instead of pig Latin, we're gonna speak pear Latin over here.
If you didn't watch yesterday's stream, get your meh merch today at the Rosalind Duke shop. Oh yeah, go to Rosalind Duke's Grift shop. She's got meh merch. All right, I think it's just called Mitch.
Oh my god,
I'm gonna have to go check. That's the thing. The dummies don't watch the show, and it's like, I just do a comedy show over here. I mean, you guys may not like it, but you could watch it, and then you wouldn't have to feel offended by what we do over here.
Yeah, if you don't do jokes, you're not gonna like it here.
Just J-Hip making mediocre comedy. Pointing fun at the ludicrous. That's right. That's right. I'm surprised no grifting for Tug's B-Day this month. Not yet, Mr. Coop. That's coming on Saturday, post-birthday. But we're going to have a super chat challenge of who do you like more on Fleabag's birthday on the 16th. Tug, his birthday's on the 15th. Hers is on the 16th. So on her birthday on the 16th, we're going to have a super chat challenge to see who do you like more, just Tug or Fleabag. And whoever gets the most super chats wins the amount of money that goes into mine and Ketchup or Star's pockets. Okay, very clear. Very clear. All right. The winner gets to put the most amount of money in my pocket. The loser gets to put the lesser amount of money in our pockets. All right, very clear. Very clear. It's the super chat challenge of birthdays. She's gonna be so mad.
I don't think she'll be that mad. I don't see her getting that much money. Or any money, really.
Well, the word of the week, as you can see, is meh. All right, very clear. Now it's a definition, an expression of total indifference. Not impressed, not upset, just meh. Meaning includes I'm unimpressed. I'm too tired to care. This is emotionally expensive. I acknowledge your existence by refuse enthusiasm. Please stop talking. Usage examples. How was the live stream? Meh. Did the drama help? Meh. Did the emergency FOIA live stream expose anything? Meh. Do you think Clark Stark is hiding in the bushes again? Meh. Advanced forms, though. We do have advanced forms. Okay. We have aggressive meh. It could be meh. All right. Defeated meh. Like meh. All right. Suspicious meh. Meh. All right. Undercover agent meh. Clark Stark silently writes meh in Morse code from the bushes. Official definition meh. Interjection, the sound a soul makes when the internet becomes too internety. Welcome to the meh show, because I'm clearly only 124 likes right now? That's not possible, Angel Baby. Are you kidding me?
No, there's more than that. There's 306.
Oh, okay. It made me very worried. I thought I was tanking over here, and I was gonna blame it all on Ketchup. I was like, Ketchup, you're tanking, Chop, you're tanking it.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I can leave now.
Nope. Much love to my Chop. Much love to my Chop. All of you wonderful fine folks, hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit that share if you would. Share it to your friends over on the Facebooks or the Twitters or the what's the other thing they got? There's probably like a thing they got out there. Instagrams or your Chap Snaps or your your boom. She's so stupid. That's how I met Tammy J on boom. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. But I will live and die by that statement on this stream right now. Even though DJ says nope, I will live and die by that statement. Oh, did Jay just break C&D? Damn right. All day long. Flea will believe you, Jay. I know peculiar optics. That's why I said it. It was invented when I was four. Denise gifted one Just J Hip membership. If you received that, thank Denise mailing it off. Because, well, of course, we like Denise mailing it off, and she works hard for money. We like Denise, so thank her. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I will leak all of your personal information over to boom. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, my friend. Tell you what, I got a Flea Cap for you, but I want to play that Agents of J video again. Can I play that one more time, and then can we do a Flea Cap?
Yeah, I don't care. Do you guys care?
Is that okay with the chat? Can I play that one more time and prep for my Flea Cap? Is that okay? Chat, you tell me. Put a one in the chat.
Peculiar.
Me and Tammy been friends here before, you sneaky bastard. Damn right. Ketchup, the Ed McMahon of Jay's show. No, she actually is
Ouch, Puzzler.
No, she's the star of the show. Everyone's saying one, go for it, because then I'm going to do my Flea Cap and Flea Flops. And for you, dummy, thank you so much, Faves. Everyone says one. That was an awesome video. And thank you, Puzzler. But no, Ketchup is the star of the show. Just lost her again. She'll be back. But I'll pull this up again. What a wonderful freaking video. Thank you, Dragon's Gravy. Dragon's Gravy just really went all out on this one. Hang on, I'm going to share it up there again. And here we go. Ketchup will be back in just a second. Thank you, Puzzler. Let me add that to stage there. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for the two. And we'll go ahead. We're going to play this, and then I got a Flea Cap for you. All right, here we go.
Rapid response team to coordinates X435, Y295 by 5 degrees. Move people.
Prep the team. We're going to rebuild him. Faster, stronger, more perfect. Move out to the escape hatch. Open the hatch. Let's go.
Systems check complete. Launching now. Afterburners engaged. Let's fly.
You know my cover is blown, Pearhead, but it's worth it if we save him.
We will rebuild him. Stronger, faster, built-in spy equipment so we'll never lose the travel trailer.
Understood. Initiating the procedure.
Proceed.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
Ah! What is this? I have to get out. Free at last.
Crushed and broken.
Good morning, Clark. You survived the procedure. You fell in the field, and we pulled you out. We've been rebuilt you, given you enhancements.
Stronger than steel, eyes like lasers, nerves that never feel. Every part upgraded, every limit erased. A new kind of hero born in this place. Clock, start, faster, stronger, and more perfect. Bionic man, rising from the wreck. Clock, start, faster, stronger, and more perfect. 6 million pairs, no turning back. Bionic power, hear the engines roar. Running at Mach speed, jumping canyon walls, lifting cars like toys, answering the call. Vision zoomed in, hearing miles away. The ultimate weapon, leading the fray. They said it was impossible, but science made him unstoppable. Human no more, something greater than man. future is here. The bionic Star, faster, stronger, and more perfect. Bionic man rising from the wreck. Star, faster, stronger, and more perfect. 6 million pairs, no turning back. We can rebuild him. Faster, stronger, more perfect. Clark Stark.
Thank you once again, Dragon's Gravy. Welcome to the team, Lady Lavender. Pretty amazing. You like Lady Lavender, don't you?
Of course I do.
Oh,
Why wouldn't I?
oh yeah. Also, Jay, the itchy rash of Ketchup show. Yeah, basically that is the truth, Puzzler. It is the truth. And if you want to know why I play stuff a second time, it's to show respect for people who did wonderful, wonderful work to make that for me. I do appreciate it. And also, it gives me time to go ahead and go and set up.
Hit up the bit it.
Well, no, actually, to set up my refrigerator. Rogue Mehma says we want more Star. I hope we get more Star. I hope to see Star maybe on Saturday. I hope I will be talking to her. But hopefully we see Star on Saturday again with just J-Hep. But by the way, for right now, though, I do have this much going out. I do have this much to do. Where's the thing? I'm trying to find the button. Where's the button? Where's the button? I'm looking for it. Hang on, sit tight. I can't find the button. Chop.
I
got it.
was gonna.
We're gonna do a little bit of a flea cap. We're gonna do a flea cap. It's gonna be pretty good. We're gonna do a flea cap. And we're going to cover the FLEABAG show with Flea Cap. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Flea Cap. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful Flea Cap. A wonderful Flea Cap is what we got going on here. Should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy Flea Cap. Thank you very much. Boom! Hello, it's me, Flea. Can you believe it? I know it's kind of hard to do the hellos when you're all alone. I'm all by myself here. But hang on, let me see. Oh, here she is. Hey, how are you, Kendra? How are you? I'm feeling good over here. I'm feeling good. Well, I guess I caused a ruckus. Okay. Do you have a fan on over there? What's going on? What, is it too much? No, it's all right. I guess you're closer to the microphone, so that's okay. Well, I caused a ruckus. Why did you do that? Well, a lot has happened. All right, a lot has happened to make me, take that step. Hey, I'm here. I'm Slabby's here. Hey, how are you? Well, I'm having trouble with my okay. No, it's the new Croc building. It's just affecting my signal. Well, that's because it's like a fortress over there. You got the moat and the drawbridge. Very secure over there. Yeah, very secure. But yeah, with all the metal and stuff, I can't, get through everything. But, well, anyway, so we had a sad moment. with betrayal. But Kendra knows all about it. And we dealt with that, I said certain things. I just basically all I ever said was, it's sad, a little bit of betrayal, but it's all goody. But, it's all goody. But that's all I ever said about this, about that. All right? But I tell you what, all these other hater channels, they're all talking, and now they're paying attention. All right? And let me tell you something. There was a verbal NDA agreement. All right? I'll be honest with you. Understanding and content. All right, I understand that. All this verbal, talking. We had a verbal agreement, and that is the thing. Well, verbal agreement's just as good. It's just as valid as a signed agreement. Very verbal. Those are probably even more formal or amazing, but yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing. I told her, all right, I told her there would be no talking about anything with the hater channels. Pay attention. All right? That's it. I don't even need to say anything about it. I don't even need to say anything more about it. All right? But I was advised by my lawyer. To send 2 C&Ds. Cease and desist. Of course, this guy trashes me every day for profit off of his flea caps. Every day. The other is because, he clickbaited everybody, and she has to abide by her contract, and so far she has. All right, she did the right thing. She abided by her contract. I tell you, it was not a threat. This is a warning to take down all of your stuff. Your lying, your defamation. All right, ruining my reputation. All right, and spreading the false info. Just saying. That's all I know. And you're not the only one. All right, and you have to, here's the thing. You got to send out a C&D too. That's pretty standard practice. You have to send out a cease and desist in order to sue. That's just standard. Yeah, and now Shizzy Dumbnuts. All right, he found out, he's I just found out this week. He's copywriting my work. He's copywriting it. He's going to get one too. Oh, so he copyrighted your work? What does that mean? Hang on. So he copyrighted your work? But no, yeah, he did. So he shared your work and then he copyrighted it? No, that's not what I said. Copyright infringement. Because of the infringements of the copyrights, of the infringing stuff, Oh, yeah, well, that's like music, though. That's like music is copyrighted, Well, yeah, obviously. We always say this. Any video, transcript, image, anything that's shared from this show to any other show, clearly, you cannot share that. That was the same thing in music, though. CC wrote some songs, and I had to get permission from CC. I used to live with CC. Yeah, we had a 20,000 square foot house out in California that we used to live in. I used to live with CC. 20,000, they don't even make them that big anymore. Well, not anymore. But anyways, I was using some of his music, which I had to get his permission. You remember, I sent you copies of this so you could approve it to show that it was allowed and it was legal. That's right. And only a judge can determine if something is legal for you to do. And in my case, all right, 99.9% chance that I'm winning my case. All right, and you got to look at it. J-Hip, he profits off me. Shizzy, Megan, Tug, They're all profiting off of me. All right, now Germ stopped. All right, and they kicked into gear. They kicked into gear. All right, full-fledged, just kicking into gear with all their fledglings. All right, and I'll tell you what. All right, they say stuff. They say that I lie and steal, and that's defaming. Calling me a scammer. Well, Megan, you're going to lose your case. You're going to pay me tons. And Rumble, what do you think they're going to do to you when they find out they're in a massive case against me as well? When they find out they're going to get sued. And that Tug, he's falling right in suit. I got them all by the balls. All right, and they still have, I still have notes from Venom, Coop, Rosalind, Duke from last week, but whatevers. Whatever's with these two. Or three. Hang on, I had a drink. All right. First thing is slander. Let's look at the slander definition. All right. Clearly it says, all right, you cannot share anything, talk about anyone maliciously, can't say words that are bad about people. You can't do that. If you do this, it's not good. And you're probably going to get sued. It's really not good. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff. And then you got to say, look at this, 25,000 views. Would you think that's a lot? Would you think that's a lot, Megan Fox? Anyone? I tell you what, though. TJ, Tammy J, J-Hip, they both got cease and desist first. And J-Hip lost his shit. He lost his shit. His shit was all over the place. He lost it. Boy, was he mad. FUs and stuff, bullshit. All right, and I tell you what, his defamations just got more. All right, just off that one stream, his defamations just got more. All right, but anyways, on Monday, he did his clickbait, saying Tammy J was going to come on, all right, and say, tell all. But Tammy J can't say anything because of the contract, all right? And if she thinks she can, she is sadly mistaken. If she thinks there's not an agreement, she would be wrong. She would be wrong, and she's going to get sued and lose everything. You want to lose everything? Well, especially since, it is known. It is, especially since you've known Tammy J since you were 4 years old, right? I mean, that's what I heard. Apparently, that's how rumors start. Like, oh, yeah, apparently I heard. I've known her since I was 4 years old as well. All right, but, if she wants to laugh, go laugh, but not on me. All right? She's saying, whatever she's saying. She said stuff not about me, but close enough. And I said, I was only sad and disappointed. Is she a mole? I don't know. J-Hip put that on you. J-Hip said you knew it since you were 4 years old. All right? So be mad at him. He put you in this shit. But I never said anything bad about her. All I said was I was sad and disappointed. All right? But Monday's clickbait. That defamed me more. All right? And then he read Tammy J, cease and desist, which I find that surprising because she was not supposed to share that. Tisk. Wasn't supposed to share that. And then Ketchup said, apparently, that you're not supposed to. You should show the proof if you don't want to be called a fraud. Who the fuck are you? You don't have to show shit. You don't have to show shit for your fraud races. Listen, I did stuff that I done said I was there. All right? I showed everything. All right? They say, and these two, they're probably going to get hit first. All right? What do you think, Germ's going to get you a lawyer? Germ's going to get you a lawyer? And Tammy J says that she got attacked for doing nothing wrong? Excuse me? Hanging out with the enemy? Yeah, good luck with that. All right, then you got Liz Barnes in the chat. All right, say, been there, done that. I screwed over her parents or some bullshit. I don't know. Yeah, I made her dad the happiest dad on the planet. We should talk about the horror house for just a little bit. Fast forward a little bit, just J Hip not going into Hoarder House for the 39th millionth time. Yeah, listen, saying that I treat my mods like slaves and giving them chores. All right, let me tell you something, Liz, Stacy. Stacy was talking some nasty, nasty shit, showed her true colors. All right, and then stats. Stats? Why stats involved? All of a sudden, stats is over there. All right, and let me tell you something. Tammy J was removed as a mod to be mean. No, not to be mean, because I was removing all the others who snuck their way in. And Jay said I was causing emotional distress. Oh, Mr. Comedian. Oh, I was causing you emotional distress. Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. All right? But let me tell you something. He says I'm lazy because I don't watch. I get links and notes. So I don't have to watch your bullshit. All right? I tell you what. He says I'm making drama for content. Yeah, what do you think you're doing? What do you think? This is insane. This is insane. Listen. All right? He said I did hours of hate and FUs on Tammy J. All right? Guess what? Guess what I didn't? All I ever said was I was disappointed and you played her. And I hope you're not using her. I hope you're not just using her. I hope you make her as famous as you say you're going to do. All right? Also, I have 2 cease and desist for Tug and Megan. All right? Hey, can we stop for a second so I can just say hello so I don't have to be rude? Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Titty Mouth Wash. Hey, everybody. Hey, Slutty Scummouth. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Hi, Chucky G. Hey, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Hi. Well, anyways, that was not a threat. All right? Guess what? Tammy J, tells all. I tell you what, if just J Hip was smart, he would get a DNA if he was smart from her. Or not a whatever that is. But you have no consent to use my content. All right? And showing the cyst on channel. All right? Reading off that. No one's supposed to do that. Hello. They also missed the main portion of the dissertation. All right? And they have no clue what I'm capable of. I'm capable of so much. All right? And by the way, you're right. Actually, yeah. Bonnie posts that in the chat. Yeah, she's always on top of it. She posts it like 5 or every 10 minutes she posts it. Yeah, or every 38 seconds she posts it. All right, then you got Megan Fox with the landlord. And we know she called the landlord. All right, and they have my address. All right, and she shared my address. Big mistake. All right, but anyways, there were 2 women that called. She said to him. So now that's how you know she called, because she said him. How would she know it's a him? That's awfully assumptuous. I think that's the word. But I have no idea who Megan Fox is or Rosalind Duke is, No, I would know. Megan Fox and Rosalind Duke. The landlord doesn't know who they are, but they clearly called. All right, clearly. Same as what happened for Leslie. They both called the school. Proven fact. All right, and I got proof. All right, we should publish their phone numbers. And see if it's actually have everyone call that phone. Yeah, we should do that. So I'm confused. I want to take you down. And you got. But they don't have any content. No, they have no content without me. They have nothing. All right? They have nothing. All right, and I sent six CDs out. Megan is 2. All right, and also, whatever. And she said she's a reporter, national news, or something. Megan's saying I set up the neighbors, and I'm afraid of Tammy J. That's the point. I'm afraid of Tammy J. And Tug said Tammy J should be pissed off. Well, Tug, you and J Hip are telling her I'm saying stuff. I'm not. Megan said the cease and desist was full of lies. You're full of lies. Megan said Tammy J can say what she wants. Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. All right. And then she said my channel was unsuccessful and ineffective. All right. Well, my ratios are better than hers. Better than hers. All right. And then the calls to Leslie's job proven. Rosalind and Megan did that. Rosalind and Megan. And then Megan said that they were the #1 entertainment show on Rumble. That's insane. So they're bigger than Joe Rogan? They're bigger than Joe Rogan? Hey, why don't you go check that out? Why don't you type that in and see? Let me say #1 show on YouTube or on Rumble. Dan Bongino. She might be #1 on Bumble. Ha 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 ha! Ba ba bubble, ba ba bubble. Let me tell you something. She then goes on to say, "Go F yourself, file it, Fed." They can't come up with anything better than that. I mean, that's insane. That's insane. And then she says a story to defraud in $100,000. Guess what? That's defamation, honey. That's defamation. And don't think, you give her the breadsticks. She's going to need them. She's going to need them. All right? Don't think you can hide and try and hide them. That's called garnermanship. And we can garnishman them. All right, but I'll tell you this much right now. And then you got Jay and Coop today apparently saying I'm afraid. What the fuck am I afraid of? By the way, I just want to point this out to my friend. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I found out that if you get your birth certificate, you can only get your birth certificate 10 times in your lifetime, and after that, they cut you off, and you can't get a birth certificate anymore. Yeah, well, I think that's the same with, like, your driver's license or something is, well, no, your social security. Yeah, I heard that too. I just didn't want to dive that deep into it. Friends, Ketchup had to bounce off, but I hope you're comfortable with me ending here before we go into a long, crazy, delusional run of, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Trivia. Some might say fun. Some might say, I don't know. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. The next hour's all, who sang this? Yeah, I don't think you want that. I hope you don't want that. Please. I think I'm done. By the way, Tammy J's always welcome on the Just J Hip show. She can appear on panel whenever she wants, and if Fleabag wants to attack Tammy J, sue Tammy J, or anything like that, I know Just J Hip in this wonderful chat will have her back. Ketchup says goodbye. She had to hop off. She had stuff to do, or something came up, but she does say goodbye. She also does say, shut your ass. And I'm sending you all over to Mr. Coop. I hope you enjoyed the show today. Hit the like, subscribe, share. Hit the rewatch, of course. I appreciate all of you. I'll pay you not to keep going. Thank you, Mom Bear Leah. You don't want the next hour. Trust me, it's terrible. It's terrible. Thank you, Mom Bear Leah. Have a great day. Be safe out there. I will see you all again on Friday, but I'll be on Rosalind Duke's show, I believe, tomorrow. I believe tomorrow Rosalind Duke and Just J Hip back together again. Of course, thank you all of my friends. Thank you, Faves, Robert Tower, Bonnie, Zarina, D-Wayne Rap, all of my fine, Mom Bear Leah, all the fine moderators. Yes, we got Tammy J's back. Damn right, Sister Sal. Damn right, Sister Sal. Thank you, Peculiar Miyagi. Of course, thank you, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the show. I thank you for another meaningful show. Yes, softly spoken. And thank you, Sister Sal. I will always take care of my best buddy, TJ, of course, despite the attacks, despite what they say. I will be right here. Go check out Cooper Pooper Scooper Telton. Just J Hip said hi with a Just J Hip raid. Have a wonderful day. I will see you all later. A Goonie Goo Goo and a Toodaloo Toot Toot. And yes, shut your ass. All the best.